Hello, everybody. My name's JuJu Merc. Welcome to the show. This is my show, I like to say. Just want to start off by saying shout out to my peeps and Moza.
Bro, I left for like 5 minutes, bro. Come on.
Motherfucker.
Yo, what's good, y'all? Welcome back. We got the boy JuJu. Finally, bro. He was supposed to be here with the World Cup.
No, I know, bro. So I had so much school to deal with. But
Right.
before you cut me off, try to say shout out to my peeps and Moza.
Oh yeah, shout out to the gang. Gotta run some Fortnite soon.
Yeah, love y'all. Shout out. Yeah, I don't know, man.
Alright, bro. Hold on. The reason why I wanted you in this video was because the LeBron's the Lakers, bro. Lebron. As soon as it happened, I texted you that.
You did. I was driving, dude. I was driving home. Like, couldn't even let me drive in peace. I don't know. I felt about it. I don't know. I already knew about it like a long time ago. Like, I had a sense he was coming. But LeBron's LeBron. You can do whatever the hell you want. Honestly, like.
No. Fuck that, bro. No. You weren't telling me this 2 months ago, bro. Come on.
I just don't know what to say, bro. Like, look, I grew up as a Laker fan. You know me. I'm the biggest Kobe fan out there. I hated LeBron all my life.
Come on, bro. LeBron is the next Kobe.
But you gotta realize, bro, Durant joined the Warriors 2 years ago, and we all cheered for LeBron. We all cheered for him to beat the Dubs, and I consider it a partnership. I was telling some guy on social media, like. He's a LeBron fan, I'm a Laker fan, and we agreed to just join forces right now at the meantime. 3 years at least. At the very least, I hate this guy so much, but you know what? He's in our team, we gotta support him. I'm not gonna stop loving the Lakers, that's my team, so. I don't know, man. I don't know, I have mixed feelings about it, so. It is what it is.
Alright, so you're telling me as a fan, but if you're him, looking at it, at his standpoint, you think him going to the Lakers over every other team is good?
Hell yeah. Like,
why? Like,
all right, let's say he joined Philly. What is he gonna do in Philly? With Simmons,
you got a young core there. I mean, I'm just saying, if he would have went to Houston, there's something there. He goes to Philly, there's something there. It might not work, but with LA, who's he going to? Lonzo Ball?
Yes, that's a future there,
bro.
He's got a future there. With Houston, he doesn't have a future. He has a present. Philly, he has a future, but you have a player like Simmons who plays the same position as him. So what you gonna do?
But they're gonna run him at point.
Yeah, what's
one or the other?
What's Simmons gonna do? Sit on his ass in the corner, or what? You can't shoot a three for anything, So honestly, it's a good move. He's playing for the next 4 years. Our expectations are not to win the championship this year. Our expectations to make playoffs, make a deep run, develop our young core, and that's it. We ain't worried about anything else right now. So. Yeah, it sucks we didn't get Paul George. We'll get to that in a bit, but it sucks we didn't get him. But it's all right. We still got my boy Ingram. We still got Kuzma. We got Ball.
For now.
Oh, well, I hope we have him.
We'll see.
I hope we have him because honestly, they're a good team, but a good young core. But
why are you gonna get Kawhi then?
Kawhi's a question mark. Honestly, I love Kawhi. He's a great player. He wants to come to the Lakers, but. I don't know. Personally, I feel like the Lakers are good the way they are right now. They're not championship material, but they're good for the future. You still got your young guns. Kawhi can always come next year if he wants to, but he might pull a Paul George on us.
Exactly. That's what I was gonna say. What if he gets traded somewhere else and then re-ups with that team?
I don't know. You're thinking of it in a context that Kuzma, Ingram, and Ball are not going to be superstars. They might potentially be superstars.
I'm saying Lonzo Ball, bro. That's it. I like Kuzma. I like Ingram. They have potential. I don't know about Ball. Fix that jump shot, bro. Come on.
He will. He will. You got to understand, LeBron's tired of being point guard all the time.
That's true.
When he was in Cleveland, and that's all he did was play point guard.
And Lonzo Ball, here you go. He's a good passer. He wants to get rid of the ball,
he'll make plays. He'll make plays for the team. That's all he'll do is he'll make the plays when he needs to. That's what he's there for. He's gonna learn from LeBron, so it's all good. Like as much as I hate LeBron, you gotta respect the guy. He's one of the top 5 greatest players of all time, and So,
but going back to Kawhi, if you were Magic Johnson, what would you give up to get him?
To get Kawhi?
Yeah. Because they're asking for a lot. I don't know if you saw that.
Honestly,
before.
nah. What the Spurs are asking for, I don't know. They're thinking, honestly, but I would only give up Ingram and like a pick, honestly. because Ingram's like the younger, skinnier version of Kawhi. He's like Kawhi, so like if we trade for a guy like Kawhi that's way better than Ingram, then I wouldn't mind. Kuzma's a question mark. I would personally like to keep Kuzma because he's probably like our only shooter in the team. So you gotta keep Kuzma.
I love Kuzma.
You gotta keep Kuzma. I wouldn't mind if they traded Ball, but Spurs don't want Ball, so it's all good. So Ingram and a pick is all I'll offer for him. So especially if you're Magic. If you're Magic right there, you chilling, you having a great time, you have the players you got. Then you just go out there and have fun with the team. LeBron isn't expecting to win the championship this year. He knew that when he signed up for it, when he signed for the Lakers. Because you got to think, this guy signed 1 year, 2 year deals with the Cavaliers.
Yeah, there was no hope, bro. He just needed to get that championship.
That's why he signed.
That's it.
That's why he signed 1 year, 2 year deals.
Right.
Because he knew that he's gonna leave when he feels like he has to leave. With the Lakers, he's making a commitment. He's committing with them for 3 years. He's in for the long haul. He's attracting these young players, these young superstars like George, or not George, but like Butler next year, Thompson. You know, all these players to come next year to play for the Lakers. You know, so he's in for the long run. You know, typically people didn't want to go to Cleveland because they knew like LeBron might leave. Look at Love right now in that situation. He's out there by himself, like with J.R. Smith. So LeBron's in it for the long haul, and honestly, he played it smart. So it's his best option. I mean, honestly, Cleveland had nothing for him anymore.
Exactly. Cleveland, and then all those reports saying, "Oh, Cleveland wants Kawhi and Kemba." So what? What are you gonna give him? What are you gonna give him? Tristan Thompson, J.R. and some picks. The fuck out of here with that garbage.
Cleveland had nothing for him.
No.
So the Lakers were his best option personally. Maybe the Rockets, but if he's trying to.
The thing about the Rockets too is like, what's the bench gonna look like if they would have signed him?
That's true. They would have lost Capella.
Yeah,
they would have lost Capella.
At least they still have a chance to keep him. Will he stay? Who knows? But
yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to think positive about it because if I think negative, it ain't gonna change it. So I mean, LeBron's in the Lakers now. I got to deal with it. It's all right. You know, I'll support him. I'll support the team as long as we can win another chip and tie the Celtics. So yeah, that'd be good. Hey, speaking of that, Kyrie, LeBron rivalry right there. Back to that old rivalry they had.
I don't think it's gonna be as hyped as everybody thinks it is.
Well, Boston's gonna be the best team in the East now. Who do you think is the best team in the East?
Of course, Boston, but will everybody stay healthy? Is the thing. Like, to me, even if everybody stays healthy, who knows if that chemistry is gonna be good? Because they didn't play with Hayward all season last year. So who knows when he gets back on the court, who's gonna step back and take less minutes? Is it gonna be Jaylen Brown or is it gonna be Tatum?
Well, that's why you got a great coach in Stevens, though.
I know, but you can't just say, oh, because we didn't have Kyrie and Hayward, you know, we would have made the finals last year. That Cleveland Cavs team was terrible, but
yeah, I don't know how.
I just think like chemistry-wise, this year is gonna take a minute. We're not gonna be the top for a while, and starting the season just because they're gonna have to get that chemistry straight. What's the lineup, bro? What's the line? You gonna put Hayward at the 4? Or what's the deal? That's what I'm wondering. Like, I like Jaylen Brown.
They love small ball. Celtics love small ball. And Stevens is a brilliant coach. He's probably the best coach in the league, honestly, besides Pop. But Hayward's unselfish. He's unselfish.
That's true, but
Kyrie's kind of unselfish. I mean, I'm sure he is. Kyrie Irving, he's a beast. He's unselfish. He looks like he's unselfish. He loved Boston last year, even though he was hurt. But these young Bucks, man, they proved themselves. And Hayward's unselfish. He'll play there. You know, Coach Stevens will convince the guys that, hey, you know, this is a team effort. He convinced them to play team ball. They had no superstar in that team, and he proved that just like the Spurs do, you know, you could win if you play together and play some defense.
Right. Yeah, I think that's Boston and Philly's conference for the next couple of years for sure.
Yeah, definitely. Ain't no one competing with them. But I did hear, calling it right now. What is today? July 3rd, 2018. Durant will join the Knicks next year. Calling it. Durant is joining the Knicks next year.
Get to that. That was what I was going to say. My little conspiracy theory about that, bro. Damn, man. Jumping the gun, not letting me know. Oh, my.
Well, if we talk about best team in the East, this year it's a horse race between Sixers and Celtics. But next year, the year after this season, Durant will join the Knicks.
I wouldn't be surprised if Kyrie goes with them.
Oh, you want Kyrie? Oh.
No, I'm just saying, like, Kyrie doesn't want to commit, and that makes sense. Wait until next year to get your money, but what if it doesn't go as good as everybody thinks in Boston?
Well, touche.
So he wants to go back home and play up in New York. I mean, why not? I don't see why he's not going to do that, but we'll see.
I don't know, dude. Yeah, I mean, I can see it. But New York has a tendency of up all their management stuff. You know, they got Porzingis, but, I mean, Porzingis is Porzingis. He's going to be one of the best players in New York. So, I don't know. Durant, I can see him going there. Especially if he started winning, like, 400 championships with the Golden State Warriors. So, I don't know. Kyrie is a question mark, but I will not be surprised if Durant joins there next year. Because I feel like that Golden State team will break up next year. And that's what LeBron's probably staying in the Lakers for. We're going back to the LeBron thing right now. LeBron stayed there because he knew this Golden State team is not going to last. This is the last year they will probably all stick together and win it all. And then after that, Klay will go get his money, probably with the Lakers. We'll see. And then Durant will go to New York. And then Draymond said he ain't signing an extension, so he might leave too. So it's going to be Curry's team.
I mean, it's not smart to sign an extension so early because the cap goes up every year.
True.
Wait to get your money.
True, but what if you get hurt?
True.
Look at Boogie Cousins. You want to talk about Boogie Cousins? We can talk about Boogie Cousins.
That signing means nothing to them.
To who?
To the Warriors. That doesn't change anything. Let me tell you why. He tore his Achilles, bro. What you think he's gonna come back and be the same Boogie that? Well, look what happened to Kobe when he tore his Achilles. Never was the same.
Dude, Kobe was like
he was old. I get
38
it. Yeah,
years
I
old.
get it. He's old, but I don't think it's gonna change anything. And they're not winning the championship this year.
You saying the Warriors are not winning the championship?
No, show it. Give me the history. They're not, bro. They're not. I don't know who's gonna win it. They're not gonna win it. You wanna know why? Cause look at history. Look at the back-to-back champs in the recent years. Lakers 2009, 2010. They didn't even make it out of the second round, third round. Heat. They're not gonna win it. They're not.
You got the one of the best players in the league in Durant. You got one of the best shooters of all time in Curry. You got a lethal shooter in Klay. He's probably a top 5 shooter of all time as well.
Yeah.
You got a workhorse in Green.
Mm-hmm.
Barring any injury, you really think these guys ain't gonna win the championship? Who's gonna come? The Rockets? They
took them to 7 games.
That
What you
don't mean
mean?
anything.
They didn't have Chris Paul game 6 and 7, bro. Let's say he comes. Let's say they have him 6. It's over.
I'm just saying.
Houston
that
will be
Rockets
champs
team,
right now.
That Rockets team is not gonna be the same team next year. They lost Ariza, bro. Ariza,
dumbass, bro.
Ariza left the Rockets, bro. Ariza is not there. The Rockets are gonna regret letting him go, bro. But we're back to this Cousins thing though, real quick. You saying Cousins isn't gonna do anything with Golden State?
No, look,
at all.
No, he will. But what do the Warriors like to do though? They like to go fast. Boogie likes to throw me in the post. Like, no, bro. They're gonna slow the game down for him.
Bro, you know what he knows what he got himself into. But wait, let me ask you this: is this a good or bad deal for Cousins and the Warriors? For both sides, is this a good deal for Cousins or a bad deal for
The
Cousins?
Warriors have nothing to lose.
Okay, so is this a bad deal for Cousins?
Cousins, I mean, he just got hurt. Apparently no other team offered him money, which
He could have waited. I mean,
Yeah,
it's
I
not
mean-
like he had to rush his free year.
right. No other team offered him money in the first 48 hours, so he's like, I gotta go to Warriors. But for him, I guess it's good. It's good both sides. Like they literally have nothing to lose. If it doesn't work out for either side, they can just part ways. And let's say they do win the championship, Boogie gets his ring, he can go to LA or wherever next year. But I'm just saying, he's not gonna be back till let's say April. He's not gonna be 100% by then. Probably be 80, 85. By the time the playoffs come around, I don't think he's gonna do as much as everybody thinks. He's gonna, like I said, it's a good signing for both of them. I like it. I just don't care for it. Like it's whatever. It doesn't bug me. It's not gonna change nothing. They're gonna make it out of the West, but
You're saying a team in the East is gonna beat them in the championship game?
Yeah. It's just like, look, I get
Honestly,
it. I get it.
I will admit, last year Boston would have beat Cleveland in Game 7. I really was telling people the Celtics have a legitimate shot at beating the Warriors.
Because they play defense.
Yeah, and that's all you need to do. So the Warriors. Now.
Right, but I mean, maybe the Rockets could, like you said, they're probably not going to be the same team.
No, they're not.
You know, they added
The Thunder are trash.
Michael
Those
Carter
teams.
Williams.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, They still got Ryan Anderson not doing much, making all that money.
Honestly.
But and if they lose Clint Capella for sure, they're not gonna do nothing. Like
it's the Warriors' year this year. Maybe Boston has a chance.
You think they're gonna three-peat?
Yeah, definitely. Barring any injury from this team, and I'm a Lakers fan, I wish the Lakers would beat them. And they might have a chance with LeBron, but honestly, the Warriors are the Warriors. They're going to win it this year, and then it will be interesting to see how the free agency is next year. And we'll be here next year to talk about it, but...
Every empire falls.
It will. It's going to fall next year. But this year, they're going to...
This past year, this team didn't look like... 2017 was the best team I've ever seen. Like, Warriors. I don't care about that 73 and 19. Just the way 2017 clicked. And then you look at this past year, it's just... Come on, bro.
The unit, though, honestly. Like, they were saying they all came together to get Boogie to come to Golden State. So that's a brotherhood they got up there right now. Yes, they may be bored with the league, but they're not bored with each other.
No, I'm not saying with each other. I'm just saying, like, you can't be bored in the middle of the season. Like, I get it. It's 82 games. It's a long-ass season.
No, definitely. I'm just saying it. I'm pretty sure most of you guys will agree with me that the Warriors are probably going to win the championship next year.
No, sir.
As much as I hate to say it, I hate the Warriors, but they're going to probably win the championship next year. Then 2020 will be a new year, and we will all have the NBA competitive again. Make the NBA great again.
Here you go. Floor is yours, Paul George.
Oh, Paul George, dude, like, you saw what I wrote in my notes, dude. Like, how you gonna stay with the Thunder, man, and not even take the max deal? Like, you could have stayed for a year or two, and then make a lot more money after those 2 years, barring any injury, obviously.
Yeah.
But homeboy out here is talking about how he wanted to come to the Lakers and come live in Palmdale or, live back in his hometown. And he doesn't even take a meeting with us. Like, dude, what are you doing?
I don't know why he stayed, though. Like,
Paul George is dumb for it. I respect him, though. Like, I understand why he did it, but I just personally, I think it was the dumbest move in the whole world. And I'm not talking about, like, if you wanted to go with the Clippers, like, go with the Clippers if you want to go live in LA. Dude, Melo's going to leave. He's gonna get a buyout. Watch.
$27 million?
He's gonna get a buyout.
You think so?
Mm-hmm. He's not staying in Oklahoma.
Why?
The Thunder don't want him. They're gonna buy him out. And then he's gonna. You know where he might go? The Lakers. And I don't want him. I hope Magic's smart enough not to get him. Back to this Paul George thing though, real quick. He just finally talked after his free agent signing, and he's talking about how the Lakers could have got him, but they didn't want him, or they didn't get him, apparently. I don't know what he said. Pretty much saying we had our chance and we didn't get him.
Blamed it on you.
Dude, you remember, I know you know that Kobe quote.
Which one?
From like 2 years, 3 years ago. He was talking about, like, if we have to, like, convince you to come to LA, then you're not worthy of coming.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Honestly, like, we didn't have to convince LeBron.
Mm-hmm.
We probably did that a little bit, but...
Nah, he knew since last year he was coming to the Lakers.
True. And we thought Paul George was just convinced to come. But honestly, Paul George, man, you love that low-key life in Oklahoma City. I get it. You ain't about the stars and all that, which I understand why you wanted to stay. But in terms of basketball, you made the dumbest basketball move. The NBA is not competitive anymore.
Why? LeBron just went to the West.
Yeah, there's only like 2-3 teams that are legitimate shots at winning the NBA title. And let's be honest, it's going to be the Warriors, as I said. It's going to be the Warriors. We all playing for second place. Honestly.
But why is it not competitive?
It's
just the Warriors stacked up or what?
Yeah. Okay, you think the Suns going to win it? You think the Bucks are going to win it?
No, I just
The Magic?
I think LeBron going to the West opens up a lot of things in the East.
Oh, well, the East is going to be competitive. It's going to be exciting to watch, but...
It's just...
Nah, this is going to be exciting to watch, but once the finals start, no one's going to be watching it because we know the Warriors are going to be winning. Did you see Game 4?
I did, of course.
I didn't see Game 4.
The last video, bro, was boring. And you could tell LeBron, he was gassed. He was tired. He's like, dude, what am I doing here, bro?
2 and 4 were the boring games, but...
I think the East is going to be exciting.
It's gonna be exciting.
Yeah, it is. Just looking at, Boston And Philly, who's gonna take the top spot?
No, it's not gonna be either. It's gonna be the Toronto Raptors. I can't even stay.
Oh my god, come on, bro. Those are LeBron's babies right there, bro. Come on, man. That team was terrible and LeBron took him out like nothing. Spanked them. Oh my god. Pull that team up, bro. That does not mesh. Kyle Lowry and DeRozan are trash together. Trash.
Yeah. DeRozan, come to the Lakers, man. DeRozan.
You might as well, bro. Go back.
Lakers.
Go back. Play in front of the hometown. Oh, since we're on the Lakers real quick, what do you feel about Julius Randle going to Pelicans?
I love Randle. Well, I hated him until he started playing hard and actually realized that he's on his
But I remember I would always tell you, like, trade him.
Well, the thing is that he played hard last year.
Before this last season, first 3 years, he looked like he was chilling, having a good time, but, like, wasn't playing hard. He looked fat at times, like he wasn't showing up in shape.
He did. But you know what, man? He's with the Pelicans now. What can we do? But
do you like that move for them, though? Like, for looking at the Pelicans, do you think that's a good move for them?
Yeah, because if you really look at it, Anthony Davis is a great center. He says he's a power forward, but he's a beast center. When Cousins went down, he went off. Mm-hmm. He had like 200 points per game. Like, he did it all. He did it all for that Pelicans team. And now you got Randle playing power forward. You got Anthony Davis playing center, and I feel like they could mesh better than what Cousins and him did. Because Randle could run with him. So Cousins, as athletic as he was, he wasn't as fast as what Anthony Davis wanted in that team. And I don't know. Randle's a good fit for that Pelicans team. They're gonna do semi-damage. They're not gonna do that much, but they're gonna be a good team. And you know what? The Lakers lost. That's the only thing the Lakers did bad this offseason was not sign Julius Randle. You use that money on Rondo.
What, you saying don't sign Rondo and give that money to Julius?
Yeah, of course. You got a point guard and wants a ball. But you know what? It happened. I support his decision. It wasn't a bad one. Rondo's a great player still. So, you know, you got to do what you got to do. But personally, I would have kept Randle. But I'm not the GM, so.
How much money do the Lakers have?
I think like about $3 million, $4 million.
Do you see them signing anybody else? Do you want them to sign anybody else?
Nah, man, we're good the way we are. We're good because we got youngsters. We got Zubac at backup center. We got McGee.
Zubac? Yeah. What did he do last year?
Dude, he was playing beast in the summer league. They didn't give him a shot. They didn't give him a shot. They did not give him a shot.
In the summer league?
Talk real quick about this direct conspiracy you had in mind. I don't know what he's talking about. I just called it.
He called it. It's just you saw the writing on the wall with LeBron. We're signing all these 1-year deals or 2-year deals with the player option. It's like, you know, Durant's doing the same thing. He wants to get as much rings as he can. When this thing breaks apart, he can go to the big markets like LA or New York. He's gonna go to New York, I think. Like you said,
I say New York because it's a big market.
Yeah.
He loves the lights. I know Durant does, and the best place to go in the East, avoid everybody, is to go to New York.
Should have went to Boston, man. I don't know what.
Yeah, I don't know. That's in the past, but honestly,
right.
Durant is just he's having his fun around out the Warriors, but he knows that it's gonna blow up soon with the Warriors. Next year, they're not gonna all be together anymore.
This year.
Well, this year's gonna stay. They're staying together this year.
This year is gonna blow up.
I don't think it is. I think it'll blow up next year when the offseason comes.
That Cinderella ride is done.
No, they're all
Titanic is sinking.
Oh my god, dude, we're gonna.
It's done.
Guys, next year you better rant on this guy because this.
Do it. They're not winning the championship. There's no 3P happening.
Championship, bro.
There's gonna be a new shirt, new hat, no 3P, no nothing.
They're gonna win.
No, sir.
This is their year again. I'm sorry, but Durant and them are gonna leave. I say half of that team's gonna be gone next year.
Yeah, that's too much money.
And he's gonna just go to New York. New York desperately wanting a star. Durant, I feel like he likes New York, dude. So
Yeah.
He'll go there with Porzingis. I don't know if Kyrie, like you said, will go there, but
I think it could happen. I'm not getting my hopes up with Kyrie re-upping with the Celtics this year.
No, but I mean, I see your conspiracy. I see what you mean.
That's it. I mean, you know, shout out to my boy Julian. Thanks for coming through. He's gonna be back. More videos with this dude. Don't worry, he's coming back. We got the World Cup. We got all this shit, bro. Just, you know, thank you for coming, bro. I appreciate it.
I got you.
All right, peace out.
Shout out, JM.
Okay, yeah. You know what? Go get your shout out, bro.
Get out of my show. Shout out to my peeps, like I said. JM_the great. Follow me. You know, I feel you. I feel you guys. Instagram, Twitter, Snap, whatever y'all want. I'm here. And yeah, we're gonna cut it there. Peace out.
Where I go, I'm styling above the clouds where you find them gone.
Got a dream, gotta stick to it. Living fast like my life a movie. Keep my distance if you acting foolish.
I give him, the only reason I like Dwight Howard is because he carried that Magic team in 09 and that's it.
He did, but you know what? Ray Lewis carried that team, if you really think about it. Ray Lewis. Oh. Ray Lewis. Rashard Lewis.